Bonsoir. Veuillez vous asseoir, s'il vous plaît. Please be seated. Good evening. Convoqué par le chancelier, par le recteur et vice-chancelier et par le Sénat de l'Université, la faculté de génie de l'Université d'Ottawa est ici réunie pour la collation des grades. Summoned by the Chancellor, by the President and Vice-Chancellor, and by the Senate of the University, the Faculty of Engineering of the University of Ottawa has now assembled in convocation. Que tous les candidats et candidates veuillent bien se lever. Members of the graduating class will now rise. Monsieur le chancelier, j'ai maintenant l'honneur et le privilège de vous présenter les finissantes et finissants et de vous prier de leur conférer collectivement les grades obtenus par chacun individuellement et sanctionnés par le Sénat de l'Université d'Ottawa. Chancellor, it is now my duty and privilege to present to you the graduates and to request you to confer upon them the degrees for which individually they have qualified and to which the Senate of the University of Ottawa has given its assent.
Merci, M. Demello. À titre de chancelier de l'Université d'Ottawa, université dont le campus principal est construit sur le territoire ancestral du peuple algonquin, en vertu des pouvoirs qui me sont dévolus, je vous confère les grades que vous avez obtenus en satisfaisant aux exigences du Sénat, avec le titre et tous les honneurs, droits et privilèges afférents. As Chancellor of the University of Ottawa, university whose main campus is built here upon the ancestral lands of the Algonquin people, by authority of the powers vested in me, I do hereby confer upon you the degrees to which you have demonstrated your entitlement to the satisfaction of the Senate, with such title, honor, rights and privileges that are proper to them. Veuillez vous asseoir, s'il vous plaît. Please be seated. Chères finissantes, chers finissants, Dr. Richard Labbé, membre du Bureau des gouverneurs et du Sénat, Monsieur le recteur et vice-chancelier, chers vice-recteurs et vice-rectrices, chers doyennes et doyennes, chers professeurs, parents et amis, distingués invités, je suis très heureux d'être ici pour partager cette journée très spéciale avec vous. Les cérémonies de collation des grades de cette année sont les premières pour moi, auxquelles j'assiste en tant que chancelier de l'université. Donc, c'est pour moi un grand honneur et c'est avec fierté et humilité que je m'adresse à vous aujourd'hui. I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate you, the class of 2016, you who have worked so hard to graduate today. We heard already, we think this is probably one of the more boisterous audiences out there, so join me in a warm round of applause for our graduates one more time, please. Convocation is a momentous occasion for you, the graduates, but also for your parents, for your friends, for your family, your professors, your mentors, all of who are very, very proud of you. Several of these people we know for sure, having just heard that, are here with us today. So they too should be congratulated by you for helping you during your studies. We know those efforts are extremely appreciated and have helped achieve what is being achieved today. La collation des grades est également pour nous une occasion privilégiée de reconnaître une personnalité marquante en lui conférant un doctorat honorifique. By conferring an honorary doctorate, the university is making a statement to its graduates and to the world about the traits of character, about the kinds of achievements, and about the personal qualities we admire most. Cet après-midi, nous avons eu l'immense plaisir de conférer ce grade honorifique à Richard Labbé, un ingénieur et entrepreneur dont les réalisations dans le domaine de déminage ont bâti sa renommée dans le monde entier. Now, he is the very model, the poster child, I would say, for research, for entrepreneurship, for creativity, for innovation, for linking business to great ideas that are created in a university environment. A model for giving back to society. Truly a model that you should all be paying a lot of attention to. Nous aurons l'occasion d'en apprendre davantage sur son impressionnant parcours dans quelques instants. Dr. Labbé, merci de votre présence parmi nous toute la journée aujourd'hui. Vous êtes une grande source d'inspiration pour nous, ici réunis, et nous sommes très reconnaissants de partager cette journée spéciale avec vous. Aujourd'hui, nous sommes donc tous unis par le fait que nous sommes tous des diplômés de l'Université d'Ottawa. Lorsque j'ai quitté le campus de l'université en 1980, je n'aurais jamais pu imaginer que j'y reviendrais quelques 35 ou 36 ans plus tard comme chef titulaire de l'université. Je suis extrêmement reconnaissant de ce que m'a apporté ma formation universitaire. J'ai appris très jeune la valeur de l'éducation, car mon père, médecin, urologue, a quitté la Roumanie pour immigrer au Canada. À presque 40 ans, en 1960, il avait son épouse, ses 2 enfants, $60 en poche et 2 valises de vêtements. Ma mère, elle était enseignante. Ce qu'ils avaient de plus précieux, ce n'est pas ce qu'ils avaient dans ces valises, mais bien ce qu'ils avaient dans leur tête. C'est grâce à leur connaissance et à leur éducation qu'ils ont pu rebâtir leur vie au Canada et offrir à leurs enfants de belles perspectives d'avenir. Le savoir est ce qu'il y a de plus précieux, notre plus grand atout. Il s'exporte, il s'importe, il se transfère et il s'adapte aux circonstances. C'est la ressource naturelle la plus abondante devant un monde en constante évolution. Indeed, it is said that we live in a world in which scientific discoveries of the past 2 decades, including those made at our very own university, have eclipsed all the discoveries made in the previous 100,000 years. Medical breakthroughs in particular continue to be made at breakneck speed that show no signs of slowing. Who would have thought that one day we might seriously be planning to repair spinal cords, grow human organs in the lab, or here at the University of Ottawa, use viruses to kill cancer cells? Those of us here who have a little experience, or less politically correct, those of us here who are old, know very well that our fields of study have changed tremendously since the day we graduated. We're constantly learning and gaining knowledge as we move from one phase of our lives to another. So my first message to you today is embrace this. Do what you need to do to stay on top of your field and continue learning from others. Why? Because in today's hyper-competitive world, average is over. Only by innovating and breaking new ground do we succeed in solving the most pressing issues of our time. Mais ce n'est pas tout. Pour arriver à tirer parti du changement, des perturbations et de l'innovation, il faut savoir prendre des risques calculés, intégrer des technologies avant-gardistes, penser comme des entrepreneurs qui mettent de nouveaux produits et services sur le marché, et aussi ne pas craindre des petits échecs qui se trouvent sur la route du succès. Avoiding mediocrity requires us to take risks. Avoiding mediocrity requires us to be globally audacious and open to working with others. Avoiding mediocrity requires us to be socially engaged in our communities, whether they be local or international. Avoiding mediocrity requires us to be as nimble as an entrepreneur in an emerging market. Si j'ai accepté ce poste à l'université, c'est à cause de la culture de découverte et d'ouverture au monde que je trouve dans cet établissement, à cause de ses forces de recherche, de sa population étudiante bilingue et surtout de sa volonté courageuse de se différencier des autres. Et aussi parce que je suis convaincu que sous le leadership de Alan Rock, le président, ces dernières 8 années, l'université s'est dotée de solides fondations qui lui permettront d'atteindre les objectifs ambitieux qu'elle s'est fixés. Je suis fier de représenter l'université partout où je vais, directement ou indirectement, en faisant part des nouvelles initiatives intéressantes et en mettant de l'avant avec force le monde de possibilités que cette université canadienne de premier plan peut offrir. You too, as newly minted alumni, should be proud to represent your alma mater, just as we take pride in your accomplishments. Judging at least in part from what you take away from this unique university, all of you have everything that it takes to succeed. You've already proven that you can work hard, you are disciplined, and that you finish what you start. So now as you embark on the next phase of your lives, the next chapter, so to speak, be unreasonable in your expectations. Be aware, be audacious, and be a force for good in your communities. Be courageous, innovative, and swift in execution. Time waits for no one, and mark my words, it will not wait for you. So while today is for looking back and congratulations, tomorrow is for looking forward to what you can contribute to your profession and indeed to your communities. I wish you every success. Thank you for your attention. Merci beaucoup tout le monde. J'aimerais maintenant inviter votre doyen Claude Lagu de venir vous dire quelques mots. Merci encore.
Merci beaucoup, Monsieur le Chancelier. In a few days, 11 to be exact, I'll be ending my 10-year tenure as Dean of the Faculty of Engineering at the University of Ottawa. So tonight I want to thank you, Mr. Chancellor, as well as our President and Vice Chancellor, Mr. Alan Rock, for allowing me to briefly address our graduating class this evening. Les cérémonies de collation des grades ont toujours été des moments forts pour moi en tant que doyen. Il s'agit d'une occasion unique de féliciter, mais surtout de remercier nos nouvelles et nos nouveaux diplômés pour la confiance que vous avez démontrée envers votre alma mater durant vos études. Au cours des 10 dernières années, je n'aurais raté qu'une seule cérémonie de collation des grades, et c'était parce que j'étais à l'Université Laval pour mon propre 25e anniversaire de diplomation. Directly interacting with hundreds of students during the last 10 years has been one of the most rewarding perks of my job as the Dean of Faculty. Since 2006, I've had the privilege of working with student leaders, of encouraging and supporting budding entrepreneurs, presenting awards and prizes to deserving students, and of assisting students or student teams wishing to engage into pre-professional activities and competition. Thank you very much for granting me this unique opportunity. La faculté de génie a beaucoup changé au cours des 10 dernières années. Il n'y a pas si longtemps, en fait il y a seulement quelques années, notre collation des grades du printemps se résumait à une seule cérémonie. Aujourd'hui, il nous faut 2 cérémonies pour accommoder les centaines d'étudiantes et d'étudiants aux 3 cycles qui reçoivent leur diplôme. La population étudiante a aussi beaucoup changé. Nous comptons le plus grand nombre et la plus grande proportion d'étudiantes et d'étudiants au cycle supérieur à l'Université d'Ottawa. De plus, près de 2000 étudiantes et étudiants de la Faculté de génie viennent de l'extérieur du Canada et nous occupons également le premier rang à ce chapitre à l'université. Together, we are constantly innovating and developing differentiating features for our faculty. We've started innovative programs in entrepreneurship and innovation and in engineering design, and this has culminated last year with the awarding of the first and only NSERC chair in entrepreneurial engineering design to our faculty within the entire country. We've also increased student participation to pre-professional competitions. Today, we have more students participating to more competition in more places around the world and reaping more success. We've also invested heavily in our teaching labs and also in innovative workshops such as the Brownsfield Group Engineering Student Projects and Entrepreneurship Center and the Richard Labbé Makerspace. We have taken steps to engage intensively with K-12 students as well as the community at large to contribute to the technical literacy of our fellow citizens. And a good example is the creation of the University of Ottawa Maker Mobile last year that has been hugely popular in the Ottawa-Gatineau area. We have improved the experiential learning opportunities for our students. We have the only program of studies at the university, our undergraduate program in software engineering, where cooperative education is now mandatory, and it's only the beginning. And finally, we've taken steps to contribute to advance the cause and the representation of women in engineering and computing, notably through the establishment of the NSERC Pratt & Whitney Canada Chair for Women in Engineering and Science for the Ontario region. One thing that is important to remember is that most of these initiatives would not have been possible without the active support of many alumni and friends of our faculty. This is truly great, and it is something that must continue if the Faculty of Engineering is to continue to thrive in the future. In closing, I just want to mention a couple of innovative actions that have taken place during the last academic year. Last fall, our faculty hosted dozens of professors from a number of Chinese engineering schools, and we had the opportunity to work with these colleagues to teach them about the way we educate engineers and computer scientists in Canada. And we're confident that these collaborations will lead to additional collaborative work between our faculty and these universities in the future. In 2015-2016, la faculté a créé de nouveaux prix pour souligner l'esprit d'entrepreneuriat parmi nos professeurs et nos employés. Nous avons ainsi reconnu Dr. Liam Payton, qui est professeur à l'École de sciences informatiques et de génie électrique et qui a été l'âme dirigeante pour la transformation de notre programme d'études en génie logiciel. Et nous avons aussi reconnu M. Frank Bouchard, qui est le gestionnaire de nos programmes de sensibilisation à la faculté et qui a grandement contribué à la mise sur pied au succès de l'atelier Makerspace Richard Labbé et du Maker Mobile de l'Université d'Ottawa. Je tiens à remercier tous les employés, professeurs et leaders de la faculté de génie qui sont directement responsables de cette remarquable évolution de notre faculté. Sans eux, rien de tout cela n'aurait été possible et je leur en suis très reconnaissant. But enough said, convocation is not the dean's show, it's yours. So let's get on with the program, and that will start with the address from your class president. So it's now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Prashant Srinivasan, who will be speaking on behalf of our 2016 graduating class. Prashant was born and raised in Ottawa and attended Colonel By High School. As a new graduate of our joint program of studies in biotechnology, Prashant will be receiving 2 degrees, one in chemical engineering and one in biochemistry. And he's also graduating with a perfect 10.0 GPA. Congratulations. During his studies, Prashant has had the opportunity to do research in virology and human immunology, and he is a co-author for articles published in peer-reviewed journals. He was also a student tutor at the University of Ottawa Peer Health Center. And this coming September, Prashant will be heading to Stanford University in California to pursue doctoral studies in bioengineering. Monsieur le Chancelier, Mesdames et Messieurs, il me fait extrêmement plaisir de vous présenter M. Prashant Srinivasan et de l'inviter au podium.
Thank you, Dean Lagu, for the flattering introduction. Chers finissants et finissantes, membres du corps professoral, distingués invités, chers amis, j'ai le grand honneur de vous adresser la parole au nom de la promotion de 2016 de la Faculté du Génie. Comme nous avons tous hâte de recevoir nos diplômes et de célébrer, Je vais essayer d'être bref. Il va de soi que des félicitations sont bien méritées après avoir complété, sans aucun doute, un des programmes d'études les plus éprouvants et exigeants, mais à la fois gratifiants. Personne ne sait mieux que nous la quantité d'efforts et de sacrifices requis pour se rendre à ce point-ci. Tant de nuits blanches dans le lab informatique, les heures consacrées aux feuilles de formules et aux théories abstraites, les innombrables fois où nous avons dû répondre aux amis « Désolé, mais il faut que j'étudie ce soir ». Tous ces efforts et sacrifices nous ont amenés à ce point culminant. Alors, soyez fiers de tout ce que nous avons accompli pour se rendre ici, car nous pouvons finalement nous appeler diplômés de génie. But as we leave this hall this evening, diplomas in hand and thoughts brimming with lofty aspirations, I doubt that I will be the only one with a question in the back of my mind. What now? Some of us, I'm sure, already have an answer for that question. I'm entering the workforce, they will say. It is my turn to apply what I have learned, to put idea into action, and to make a lasting, positive impact on our society and on our environment. Others will say, I'm going to graduate school. It's my turn to transform into someone that not only consumes knowledge, as we have done thus far in our lives, but produces it. And still others, the honest ones perhaps, will say, I'm not sure. I haven't decided what I want from the future. But, in fact, there is an aspect of that uncertainty in all of us. The truth is that many of us will find ourselves in positions or fields in which we never expected to be. But that is the beauty of an engineering education. What we have gained these past few years was not only a knowledge of thermodynamics or an understanding of structural failure, or indeed, I know for many of us, the ability to study 3 months of material in 3 hours. We have also developed a very powerful set of qualities that transcend the boundaries of occupation or field. Creativity and ingenuity, tenacity and teamwork, and an uncanny ability to understand how things work. The very same qualities that we have all witnessed in each other time and again, and the very same qualities that will be demanded of us regardless of the calling to which we find ourselves drawn. For above all, we are all problem solvers. We untie the knots and tangles that restrain human progress, and in a world like ours with an abundance of knots and tangles, we will always be in the very highest demand. Mais je manquerais à mon devoir si je ne prenais pas cette occasion pour reconnaître et remercier tous ceux et celles qui nous ont permis d'être assis ou debout ici ce soir. Les parents et les familles qui nous ont fourni des conseils et un soutien inconditionnel chaque fois que nous en avions besoin. Les amis et les collègues qui étaient, parfois, la seule chose qui nous empêche d'abandonner. Nos professeurs qui ont accompli une tâche extraordinaire en transformant de jeunes cerveaux en ingénieurs et scientifiques en herbe, capables de relever tous les défis sur notre chemin. À vous tous, au nom de mes camarades diplômés, je vous dis un très grand merci. I realize that for many of us, this evening is not only a time for congratulations and acknowledgments, but for farewells. For it may well be that our paths will not cross again for many years. And so, as a reminder of the time we have shared together, the university has prepared for us a short video highlighting the most memorable events on campus this past year. So, before I leave you all to enjoy these fond memories, I want to wish all of you, the graduating class of 2016, the very best of luck in our undoubtedly bright future. Félicitations and congratulations, grads of 2016.
Alors, permettez-moi de remercier Prashant pour son discours éloquent, inspirant, tout à fait remarquable. J'ai l'impression, Prashant, que vous incarnez l'esprit de la promotion 2016, c'est-à-dire enthousiaste, plein d'énergie et bien préparé pour l'avenir. Your speech was outstanding, captured all the points that bring together the importance of this evening and the significance of these last years that this class spent together. On behalf of everyone, I thank you sincerely for a terrific speech. Well done. I propose now to address candidates for the doctoral degree. L'attribution du doctorat, le grade le plus élevé que confère l'université, est soumise à des conditions rigoureuses qui exigent des candidats des qualités intellectuelles de haute valeur. The conferring of the doctorate, the highest degree granted by the university, is based upon exacting conditions that require on the part of the candidates qualities of the highest intellectual order. Je prie maintenant Claude Lagu, doyen de la faculté de Génie, de vous inviter individuellement à monter sur la scène afin qu'accompagné de votre directeur ou directrice de thèse, vous puissiez recevoir votre diplôme et votre épithèse. I now request the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, Claude Lagu, to call you forward so that, accompanied by your thesis supervisor, you may receive your diploma and your doctoral hood. Congratulations.
Merci, Monsieur le Directeur. Merci aussi à toutes les étudiantes et à tous les étudiants qui ont confirmé la prononciation correcte de leur nom. Et à l'avance, je veux offrir mes excuses pour les erreurs que je vais sûrement commettre ce soir. So thank you to all the students who have confirmed the correct pronunciation of their names, and my sincere apologies for the mistakes that I'm bound to make this evening. And believe me, I will. Au nom de la Faculté des études supérieures et postdoctorales et au nom de la Faculté de génie, il me fait plaisir de vous présenter nos nouveaux doctorants. It gives me great pleasure to present to you our new PhD graduates on behalf of the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies and of the Faculty of Engineering. Doctorate in Philosophy and Chemical Engineering, Nilufar Abdeha. Holly Dole. Alexei Krupin. Li-Chen Peng. Rong Yan. Stéphane Roberge. Doctorate in Philosophy in Civil Engineering, Tafik Al-Faisali. Zayed Al-Sadoun. Ali Reza Giryan. Sam Kadom. Hamidreza Sherkani. Doctorate in Philosophy and Mechanical Engineering, Amir Benamian. Laura Kilford Hia. Brian Maxwell. Thank you very much. Dran Shi. Voici qui complète la remise des diplômes de doctorat. This completes the awarding of the PhD degrees. Toutes et tous nos nouveaux diplômés méritent nos applaudissements. Let's give a big round of applause to our new PhD graduates. It's a great honor for me to present the recipient of an honorary doctorate, M. Richard Labbé, truly exceptional Faculty of Engineering alumnus. M. Richard Labbé est un diplômé en génie mécanique de l'Université d'Ottawa. Quelques années après l'obtention de son diplôme, il a cofondé l'entreprise Medenge System, où il n'a pas ménagé ses efforts pour développer des technologies et des produits innovateurs répondant aux besoins de clients répartis aux quatre coins de la planète. In fact, many people across the world owe their lives to Medenge personal protection suits and products, and this has allowed Mr. Labbé and Medenge to become worldwide leaders in this industry. L'ardeur en affaires de M. Labbé n'a d'égal que sa générosité, dont il a fait et continue de faire bénéficier plusieurs organisations, y compris son alma mater, l'Université d'Ottawa. Richard Labbé is committed to helping anyone with a good idea turn it into a concrete product or service, and to make dreams reality. We could not ask for a better role model for new graduates to emulate as you start building your own meaningful professional careers. Voici donc une brève vidéo sur cet ingénieur et entrepreneur de grand talent.
L'entrepreneur et philanthrope canadien Richard Labbé a cofondé Medenge Systems Inc. en 1981. Alors âgé de 24 ans, il avait obtenu 2 ans plus tôt un diplôme d'ingénieur mécanique à l'Université d'Ottawa. D'abord directeur de la production au sein de cette firme d'Ottawa, il en est devenu président et directeur général, un poste qu'il a occupé jusqu'à sa retraite à l'automne 2005. Sous sa gouverne, l'entreprise Medenge est devenue un chef de file mondial parmi les sociétés spécialisées dans l'équipement de protection pour l'enlèvement d'engins explosifs. The business community took note of Labé's visionary leadership and expertise. Among his most notable distinctions, he was the first civilian to receive the Distinguished Service Award from the International Association of Bomb Technicians and Investigators. Medenge has won the coveted Canada Export Award for its many accomplishments and is a platinum member of Canada's 50 Best Managed Companies. In 2003, Labé was named CEO of the Year by the Ottawa Business Journal, and in 2008, he was recognized as Business Person of the Year by the Canadian Venture Capital and Private Equity Association. Ses liens avec la faculté de génie sont toujours étroits, comme en témoigne sa participation au comité consultatif du Fonds de dotation pour l'entrepreneuriat et l'innovation, qui appuie l'entrepreneuriat étudiant et la création de l'atelier Makerspace, qui donne aux créateurs un environnement de développement novateur. La faculté de génie lui a décerné son prix d'excellence des diplômés en 2000 et l'université lui a accordé son prix Méritas Tabaret en 2013 en reconnaissance de son dévouement et de ses réalisations philanthropiques.
Monsieur le chancelier, Monsieur le recteur, membres du comité d'administration, membres du bureau des gouverneurs, membres du Sénat universitaire, chers professeurs, chers finissants et finissantes, chers parents et amis, distingués invités. Class of 2016, to each and every one of you receiving a diploma this evening, congratulations. This is a very important milestone for all of you, and I hope that you will celebrate and cherish this day for the rest of your life. It is quite an honor for me to be standing here before all of you. It's extremely humbling, and I'm immensely grateful to the university for bestowing an honorary doctorate to me. I wish that everyone who has helped me along the way, my parents, my brothers, my sister, my wife and kids, my teachers, my mentors, my co-workers, our customers, and our competitors, yes, our competitors around the world. I wish they could all be here on stage with me to share in this honor, because their contributions to my career and to my life have been huge. Je me souviens encore du jour où j'étais assis ici dans la même salle, il y a 37 ans. C'était un moment de grande fierté pour moi. Sitting in this very room for so many years ago, in 1912. Are you still awake? Okay. So sitting here 37 years ago was a very proud moment for me, as I'm sure it is for all of you receiving diplomas here today. The evening I received my diploma, my father sat me down and had these very wise words for me. He said, "Son, now you have an engineering degree, and you're about to start your career. Always remember that the first 40 hours you work in a week is to earn your paycheck. Every hour you work above that is an investment in yourself. Souviens-toi toujours, Richard, que chaque heure par semaine que tu travailleras au-delà de 40 heures sera un investissement en toi. » C'étaient des paroles d'une grande sagesse pour un homme qui n'avait qu'une 3e année, et je ne les ai jamais oubliées. Truth be told, when I was studying engineering, I was far from being a straight-A student. In fact, I had to work so much harder than most of my fellow students just to get decent marks. In a way, this was a blessing because I was so accustomed to working harder than most that I carried this discipline into my career, in my work life. For me, working long hours and sometimes crazy long hours was normal. A little over after a year after leaving the university, I was given my first real design project. Design a bomb disposal helmet. What a challenge. Where do you start? Well, I had limited knowledge of the needs of the customer, but I had a good idea what kind of protection levels they required. And I went on to design a helmet. I sketched it out in 2.5 hours. And then I spent the next 2 months building a prototype. In March of 1981, was anyone born? Okay, so those of you graduating class of 2016, 1981 came just after the dinosaurs. So in 1981, we unveiled the helmet prototype to the Canadian authorities. You know, the helmet was actually very original in its design, had a lot of features that were not available on the market at that time. And to our amazement and surprise, the customers came to us and said, "We like it. Where can we buy more?" And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how a 2.5 employee company, Médenge Systems, was born. Half employee, you wonder? Well, that was me. I was the half employee because I was working evenings and weekends for Médenge. I already had a full-time job. Si j'avais trouvé que mes cours à l'université avaient été difficiles pour moi, je n'avais pas idée que démarrer une compagnie serait si intimidant. Mais j'étais un jeune entrepreneur curieux et toujours prêt à relever un défi. Graduating from engineering, I was a quasi-business illiterate. So it was a really, really steep learning curve for me to start a company. But you know, in our first year of business, it actually was quite profitable, and I began thinking that running a business was pretty easy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, reality hit in our second year. After the first 7 months, our revenues were 0. For a small company, that's not a good thing. So, although our product was excellent, customers didn't line up at our door like we thought they would. So, with only $4,300 left in our corporate bank account, I decided in my infinite wisdom that we should start selling our helmets on the export market. What a dumb idea. You see, I'd never been outside of Canada before, and I'd never made a sales presentation before. So what do you think our chance of success was? Well, you know, a lot of wise people around me at the time, you know, with gray hair like this, they told me that exporting with no money and no experience was not a very good idea. It was kind of impossible. And, you know, I was pretty naive. And most importantly, I truly believed in our product. So, in September of that year, I traveled off to Europe. I visited 6 countries and made sales presentation in each one of them. And as a result of this trip, we sold 1 helmet. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the total revenues for us in 1982. But early the next year, we sold another 6 suits and helmets, And that was the turning point. It gave me a lot of confidence that we could actually compete on the export market. You know, sometimes being naive can be an asset. As the 80s unfolded, I continued to travel around the globe trying to conquer new markets. Every day was like climbing a steep hill, but I wasn't counting the hours. I was so passionate about what I was doing. My mission was to put a protective suit and helmet on everyone involved in bomb disposal around the globe. Comme vous pouvez vous imaginer, vendre nos produits aux quatre coins du monde était extrêmement compliqué dans la période pré-Internet. Comment pouvais-je naviguer le multilinguisme, le multiculturalisme, les mœurs en affaires dans chacun des pays à l'échelle du globe? Il y avait tellement à apprendre. C'était aussi là que j'ai découvert que d'être bilingue et même trilingue était un atout énorme. When I started in the export business, I realized that being bilingual, trilingual, or speaking even more languages was a huge asset. You know, sometimes in business and in life, you have to be extremely persistent, even when others tell you it can't be done. First time I went to Japan, I went to the Canadian Embassy. They had organized a meeting for me with the Japanese National Police. Now, I have to tell you that the first time I met them, the protocol with the bowing and all that, I really muffed it up. And so the first question my Japanese counterparts had for me, Mr. Labe, how many employees in your company? 3. But we're associated with the company that makes the suits, so there are 150 employees. Well, in Japan, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that haven't dealt with them, 150 employees is like a little speck of dandruff. So it's not a credible company. Well, after the meeting, I went back to the embassy, and the commercial officer said, "You will never sell anything in Japan." Oh, I love a challenge. Well, we ended up going back 13 times over 6.5 years before we got our first order. But after that, the Japanese market was all ours. You know, as I said before, sometimes you have to be really persistent. And you will have to take the initiative and get off your backsides and go for it. Big talk, no action will never get you anywhere. By the late 80s, we had built this sales network that spanned the globe. We were already active in over 50 countries, and I was in a secret race with CNN to see who would reach more than 100 countries. CNN won. You know, as a curious engineer, I actually wondered, what does it feel like to be blown up? And so, have any of you ever tried? Yes, I see some. No, okay. So here I was. The first time I tried it, I was absolutely terrified. You know, as an engineer, I made all the calculations. I believed in my product. I knew how much explosive I could use, how far away I needed to be so that I could be relatively safe. And you know, to you, it may sound like a really silly idea. Why would you have exposed yourself to something like that? Well, it actually helped us to discover an injury-producing mechanism that had never been documented before, concussive effects of blasts. And it allowed us to build much better equipment. Well, over my career, I've been blown up 19 times. And you know, it was a very useful research tool, but also a very useful sales tool. Because as you can imagine, as a young engineer, I was only 25 when I started traveling around the world. How can you be credible? You're only 25, right? And so as soon as I was blown up, people starting to say, wow, you really believe in your product. That's something. Let me share a story with you. I was in Egypt, and I had arranged with the Ministry of the Interior that they were going to blow me up. And so I got there with my suit and my helmet, and they took me out in the desert outside of Cairo, and they had set up this big bleacher that seated about 500 people. And to my amazement, it was full. So they had all these military types with their uniforms and people from the Ministry of the Interior and police, and it was a great turnout. So you can imagine the bleacher, the explosive charge that I didn't really like in front of me, but anyway, and then I was 3 meters behind. So the explosion happens, and I walk very theatrically through the smoke, and then I bow. Well, they were very impressed, clap, clap, clap. And, well, a tender came out a few months later. The Ministry of the Interior had a tender, and it said in the tender that any company that wanted to sell its protective suits and helmets in Egypt had to send their president to Cairo to get blown up. So, needless to say, we didn't have much competition. Dans les années 80, nous étions devenus les leaders mondiaux dans notre domaine. Nous avions une part de marché de plus de 85%, mais c'était un défi continuel à relever. Nous avons gagné chaque client et chaque nouveau pays en offrant des technologies conçues et fabriquées ici même, dans la région d'Ottawa. En fin de compte, nous étions très fiers d'avoir sauvé des vies et d'avoir eu un impact majeur dans les vies de nos clients et surtout de leurs familles. Although we had earned a dominant market share, we had over 85% of the world market. Competition was critical for us. That last 15%, I didn't really want to get it. Why? Well, because it forced us to continuously innovate, to push the envelope, and never, ever take our dominant market share for granted. For me, the status quo was never an option. You can never afford to take your success for granted, because once you become successful, every competitor wants a piece of your pie. Another fact that became crystal clear to me is that if I wanted to grow the company, if we wanted to grow the company to the next level, I needed to surround myself with people smarter than me, a lot smarter than me. Through the years, we built solid management teams, a top-notch high-performance design team, or several top-notch design teams, using very specific advanced human resource strategies. We handpicked every person. Every person was in the right job. What allowed me to continue to grow was that I was very fortunate to be surrounded by a board of directors that was truly world-class. People that were much, much wiser and smarter than I'll ever be. Ladies and gentlemen, they pushed me to levels I never thought I could ever reach. You know, to overcome the challenges that you will face at the speed of business, you will never be able to stop learning. Please remember, continuous education is here forever for you in your careers. And you can never stop innovating. In 2003, we decided we're going to diversify from body protection systems into high-tech electronics. That was a very risky move because it was brand new technologies that we didn't understand yet to a completely new set of customers. That is the most risky expansion strategy. Well, we handpicked our design team, and we designed and built a sophisticated leading-edge electronic equipment that ended up saving thousands of lives and helped change the course of a major war in the Middle East. By then, we had sold our products in over 120 countries and territories around the globe. And we had been crowned the very best in not one, in not two, but in several market segments. Ladies and gentlemen, that clearly demonstrates to me that Canadians can compete with anyone in the world. Graduating class of 2016, are all of you hoping to have an impact on society? Do you want to make a difference in the world? In this information age, your generation will transform the world like no other generation before you. And as a graduate of the University of Ottawa, each and every one of you can be a mover and a shaker. If you want to make a difference in the world, find something that you can be truly passionate about. It can be in the workplace, it can be a cause, it can be in your personal life, or in your relationships with others. Graduating class, be curious. Don't be afraid to explore. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Learn from them. Believe in yourself. Dare to be different. And never stop learning. Get involved. Be creative. Be bold. And never, ever forget to have fun. Thank you very much.
Richard Labbé, quelle histoire inspirante. C'est une histoire de découverte, d'innovation, de détermination. Et vous avez tiré des leçons que vous avez apprises pour le bénéfice de nos finissants et finissantes ici ce soir. I can tell you there's one president here who doesn't want to get blown up, that's for sure. But I can see how you might do it. It is an inspiration, Richard, to hear just what you did after you left this hall 37 years ago, and I'm sure you'd fire the imagination of so many of our graduates here this evening, thinking about the possibilities that lie ahead for each of them. Alors, au nom de tous et toutes, merci encore d'être ici ce soir. Merci. Chancellor, I now propose to address candidates for graduate diplomas and master's degrees. L'obtention de la maîtrise témoigne du haut niveau de compétences que les candidats et les candidates ont atteintes dans une discipline. The conferring of the master's degree signifies that a candidate has achieved a high level of knowledge in his or her discipline. Je demande maintenant qu'on invite à s'avancer ceux et celles qui ont mérité le grade de maîtrise. I now request that the candidates entitled to receive a master's degree be called forward. Congratulations.
Au nom de la Faculté des études supérieures et postdoctorales et au nom de la Faculté de Génie, il me fait plaisir de vous présenter nos nouveaux diplômés au deuxième cycle. It gives me great pleasure to present to you our new master's and graduate diploma graduates on behalf of the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies and of the Faculty of Engineering. And I also want to remind you that my disclaimer about names at the beginning still holds. Master of Applied Science and Biomedical Engineering, Gideon Aniegi Mensir. Hélène Fortier. Justin Leclerc. Aïvou Parsian. Hua Chen, Master of Engineering in Chemical Engineering. Shoam Das. Jewei Fei. Shan Guang. Wei Kan Hu. Lucia Wang. Abdirahman Hussein. Prabkiran Kang. Mohammad Saad Khan. Shahan Hamad Khan. Wei Song Lee. Sean Lee. Juyu Lee. Jun Eng Luo. Gurnur Karmal Hotra. Kong Ni. Esther Uzo Amaka Nusaka. Lu Son. Hamouda Humasutan. Raviteja Venna. Wen Shane Wong. Yian Wong. Liu Chi. Fan Yang. Dawei Zhang. Master of Applied Science in Chemical Engineering, Awobu Seyi. Benoît Duhou. Raha Henakshi. Francis Kous. Dominique Lefebvre. Valois Parisien. Saad Al-Katranji. Master of Engineering in Civil Engineering, Jordan Daniel Bourdage. Xuan Chu. Ivan Zeporowski. Saïd Fakarayen. Wei Lun Hu. Bowen Jiang. Saman Khalilzad. Ayman Mustafa. Alexander Knott. Anish Ori. Toby Stephen Omega Jamnobi. Imroz Inder Singh. Taekpreet Singh. Chuan Kai Su. Chang Su. Lin Zhang. Chongpyong Zhao. Wei Zhou. Master of Applied Science in Civil Engineering, Bukolar Arde Leki. Akinwumi Abiodun Akindele. Adil Barakati. Osaib Barrero. Jason Bysize. Nima Dayani. Yang Du. Christian Melançon. Hamed Suleiman. Christian Viau. Ivna Vouk. Master of Engineering and Environmental Engineering, Ludi Bian. Wenlu Cao. Jacob Abson Kujo. Kiki Gu. Mengxing Guo. Sonny Gupta. Yining Liao. Yu Liao. Yuje Ru. Ehoma Nkuji. Zeyu Pang. Shruti Rajakumar. Pramit Ratod. Yun-Chi Shi. Kailun Won. Dongjiao Wang. Jiadan Wang. Shiwei Wang. Jing'an Wu. Lu Xingyu. Master of Applied Science in Environmental Engineering, Qi Zhang. Master of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Imokai Joachim Adams. Osidine Adigbija. Efedapo Adeoye. Bardwaj Srinivas Adina. Venkata Siva Ganesh Saket Adiraju. Sahad Haftab. Kashif Ali. Oluwaseyi Aniyi Kaye. Peyush Arora. Bardia Asarepur. Mukteshwar Simbajwa. Arpit Bedi. Vimal Huzey. Rushal Dudat. Michel Helhaj. Fen Fen Gao. Anish Gar. Patrick Liam Joseph Gossin. Xinglung Han. Wunjiao Hu. Ijehe Ho. Victor Ademola Jimilehin. San Jiong. Adil Siraj Jokiyo. Geopol Kalaparambath. Vinod Kumar Kanegal Pula. Pankaj Kaware. Jongjuin Lee. Sahil Lutra. Akshay Makja. Opeyemi Oloronfume. Scott D. O'Chenier. Utshulv Putel. Saïd Pouramini. Wiwik Wankatesh Rao. Shahab Shaiks. Hari Krishna Venkitapuram Ravichandran. Tianchen Zhang, Master of Engineering in Advanced Materials and Manufacturing. Hu Zhang. Master of Applied Science and Mechanical Engineering, Adekunle Adape Gba. Mohammed Saif al-Islam Hamed. Christopher David Anderson. Kadim Dennis. Aslan Fajam. Voici ce qui complète la remise des certificats d'études supérieures et des diplômes d'études supérieures et de maîtrise. This completes the awarding of the graduate certificates, the graduate diplomas, and the master's degrees. Toutes et tous nos nouveaux diplômés méritent nos applaudissements. Let's give a big round of applause to all these new graduates.
Chancellor, with your permission, I request the candidates entitled to receive a baccalaureate or a professional degree be called forward. Je demande qu'on invite à s'avancer ceux et celles qui ont mérité le grade de baccalauréat ou un grade professionnel. Congratulations.
Au nom de la faculté de génie, il me fait plaisir de vous présenter nos nouveaux diplômés au baccalauréat. It gives me great pleasure to present to you our new bachelor graduates on behalf of the Faculty of Engineering. Bachelor of Applied Science in Chemical Engineering, Walid Abu Hamde. Samuel Am Biye Barango, co-op cum laude. Ademola Apata. Ezra Hakim Azman, Biotechnology. Mehdi Samir Baraka. Christopher Baxter, co-op summa cum laude. Colin Beaupre. Guz Belius. Kai Daniel Brenton. Annie-France Carrier, co-op summa cum laude. François Chary, biotechnologie, cum laude. Justin Chung. Travis Dafoe, co-op summa cum laude. Amanda Defela, biotechnologie, magna cum laude. Chinou Joyce de la Merced. Ali Dergam, Biotechnology, magna cum laude. Matthew Doby. Tien Jiao Dong. Brandon James Doyle, Biotechnology, magna cum laude. Joanna Diana Hel Harris. Anas Etahiri, co-op, magna cum laude. Mark Edward Goodchild, co-op, magna cum laude. Andre Guerra, cum laude. Rehan Aider, Biotechnology, co-op, magna cum laude. Nicholas Alexander Harrell. Jordan Michael Paul Hirano, cum laude. Li Sheng Wang. Dilara Yakupoevich, Biotechnology, cum laude. Sandra Louise Brenda Moore Carey, co-op, magna cum laude. Jordan Frederick Kay, cum laude. Bedinga Coralie Kayembe, co-op, magna cum laude. Jae-min Kim. Christopher Biotechnology Co-op, magna cum laude. James Michael Corrin. Hervé Guérin-Quissou, Camois, co-op, magna cum laude. Anne-Marie Lavoie, biotechnologie, cum laude. Janice Wen Mang Lung, co-op, cum laude. José Daniel Nathalie Mallette, biotechnologie, magna cum laude. Elina Solomon Mamo. Allison Elaine Marshall. Anna Ellen Materna, cum laude. Dylan Mazerol, co-op, magna cum laude. Catherine Ann Miller. William Christopher Milliken. Eric Mutsky, co-op, magna cum laude. Youssef Nasir. Adeshola Odedina, co-op, cum laude. Robert Andrew Parsons. Carol Pitka, biotechnology, cum laude. Dmitry Ridner, cum laude. Prashant Srinivasan, biotechnology, summa cum laude. Prashant is the recipient of the Governor General's Silver Medal awarded to the student with the highest cumulative grade point average in an honors bachelor's or equivalent program in the engineering science. Congratulations. And Prashant is also the recipient of the University Gold Medal awarded for the highest standing in an honors bachelor in the Faculty of Science. Continuing with chemical engineering, co-op cum laude, Nadia Temachini. Carl Toos. Namdi Umulu, co-op cum laude. Bachelor of Applied Science in Civil Engineering, Hamad Abdul Karim, cum laude. Eli Abu Zaid, co-op, magna cum laude. Michael Aceto, cum laude. Ehsan Hamad. Aisha Ismail Ali, magna cum laude. Astrid Skander Aliou, co-op, cum laude, and second degree in computing technology. Juliana Alvarado Carvajal, second degree in computing technology. Usam Amjun, co-op, cum laude. Bailey Mary Arnott, co-op, magna cum laude. James Atanasiou, cum laude. Miambanu Bodin, magna cum laude. William Bell, cum laude. Jordan James Bukaboom, co-op, summa cum laude. Félix Boudreau, co-op, cum laude. Moisin Bounagui. Dustin Brennan, cum laude. Ryan Brokey, cum laude. Alex Carrière, magna cum laude, co-op. Brittany Clark, co-op, summa cum laude. Tuyobiam Compaore. Françoise Daco. Chuan Deng. Alexander John Jarski. Huda Elmash. Émilie Anne Fleury, summa cum laude. Ashley Jane Fortier. Megan Anna Frederick, magna cum laude. Karina Lynn Gagné, magna cum laude. Connor Gallagher, co-op, magna cum laude. Jordan Ruben Gandia, summa cum laude. Mohamed Ziad Gadban. Simon Taylor Gordner. Marc Olivier Graton. Kartik Gunasekaran. Paul Moses Hadwen. George Amouche, co-op, magna cum laude. Adamu Handu, cum laude. Tyler Anderson, co-op, magna cum laude. Colin Ains, magna cum laude. Tony Urani, cum laude. Hassan Kabade. Hamed Kawar. Matt Kelly. David Kiobola. Fortuna Sofia Conan, co-op, cum laude. Tom Kozlowski, magna cum laude. Kenneth Tinkit Kwan. Martin Lauzon, co-op, cum laude. Trevor Layton. Corey Cameron Gordon Lowry. Atia Malkawi, cum laude. James Martin, co-op, cum laude. Devin Paul Arrow McGeer. John Patrick McMillan. Mark Mikhail. Dylan Ronald Moore, cum laude. Jason Sarkis Musa, cum laude. Cody Newton, magna cum laude. Estelle Kamege, magna cum laude. Josiane Ngayin Kuno Nku, co-op, cum laude. Vincent Nollet, co-op, summa cum laude. Kiefer Tyson O'Neill. Brian Perry, co-op, cum laude. Yann Filion, cum laude. Jean-Sébastien Plouffe. Fong Chien. Brady James Ross. Katia Saint-Jacques, summa cum laude. Joël Sancartier, cum laude. Caitlin Emily Sharp. Flonia Shuti. Mohammad Abdulrahman Siddiqui. Andre Smith, cum laude. Yula Faith Swar Ongon. Sarah Suominen, co-op, magna cum laude. Jean-Daniel Tassé. Dana Tawil, summa cum laude. Tamara Trincic, cum laude. Christopher Valela, summa cum laude. Mathieu Villeneuve. Drew Christian Walpole, cum laude. Daniel Raymond Yu. Michael Zinoviev, cum laude. Pavel Alexandrov, Bachelor of Applied Science in Mechanical Engineering Co-op, magna cum laude, second degree in Computing Technology. Alec Olivier Bernard. Clarine Chan, co-op, cum laude. Mitchell David Cox, co-op, cum laude, second degree in Computing Technology. Trang Thuy Vukung, co-op, summa cum laude. George Anton Edmund Dadu, cum laude. Gabrielle Davidson, co-op. Robert John Dizzen. Alexis Duguay, cum laude. Mohamed Taha El Alawi. Ibrahim Khalil El Watar, cum laude. Christopher Carmine Gerard Falcone. Patrick Norman Gall, cum laude, second degree in Computing Technology. Lina Sofia Garcia Villa V6, co-op. Brandon Garnett. Jonathan James Paul Gilchrist. Bradley Carl Daniel Gordon. Jérémy Graton, summa cum laude. Owen Kuo, co-op, magna cum laude. Nicholas James Guala. Jordi Ibalenki. Dylan Kirky. Joshua David Kramer, co-op, cum laude. Chaz Leboutillier. Jacques Leclerc. Amal Licurci, cum laude. Alexandre René Lemay. Min Li, cum laude. Yizong Liu, cum laude. Brandon Michael Lowe, co-op, summa cum laude. Wesley Curtis Manley. Scott Mills. Jesse Nadeau, cum laude. Taimur Najam, co-op, magna cum laude, second degree in computing technology. Samuel Pedroso, co-op. Justin Perry, summa cum laude, second degree in computing technology. John Pineros. Carson Pollock. Philippe Kennel, co-op, summa cum laude. Sylvain Kennel, co-op, summa cum laude. Ryan Rainbow. Jake Richardson. Jason Robb, cum laude. Émilie Stella Roy, co-op, magna cum laude. Eric Philippe Sabourin, co-op, cum laude. Ali Yasser Ali Sayed, magna cum laude. Jory Seguin, co-op, summa cum laude. Frank Fabrice Twente Kemjo, co-op, summa cum laude. Cody Nicholas Stott. Yuan Zhu, co-op, magna cum laude. Jujin Yen, magna cum laude. Kujiu Hamoud, co-op, magna cum laude in biomedical mechanical engineering. Omar Al-Salti. Jonathan Bedar Chatmi, co-op, magna cum laude. Robin Howard Burge, Co-op. Colin Barber Cameron. Roxane Dubé-Cyr, summa cum laude. Dwayne Dyer. Vincent Olivier Follem, co-op cum laude. Marina Guorghi. Francis Lefebvre. Olivier Miguel, co-op summa cum laude. Ina Mistry, co-op. Albert Ing. Emily Florence Proctor, co-op cum laude. Seon Teyaparum. Mohammad Wakar, magna cum laude. Bryson Winter. Cleopatra Carlos. This completes the presentation of the University of Ottawa class of 2016. So our class of 2016 in biomedical engineering, biomedical mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, civil engineering, environmental engineering, and mechanical engineering. Chers diplômés de la faculté de génie, ce fut un privilège d'avoir contribué à votre éducation au cours des dernières années. On behalf of all the faculty and staff members of the Faculty of Engineering, many of whom are here in attendance tonight, I want to thank you again for having chosen the University of Ottawa for your engineering education. Tous mes collègues se joignent à moi pour vous souhaiter tout le succès possible dans vos carrières professionnelles, ainsi que dans tous les projets que vous entreprendrez au cours des prochaines années. It's now time for you to take your place in the world to make a difference for the better. C'est là notre souhait le plus cher pour chacun et chacune d'entre vous. Congratulations on your success and welcome to the large community of the University of Ottawa Engineering and Computer Science alumni. Félicitations.
Bonsoir. As Provost of the University of Ottawa, I would like to mention that Dr. Lagu is about to complete his term as Dean of the Faculty of Engineering. Thanks to him, this faculty became, during the last 10 years, one of the most prestigious in Canada. We can be proud of this faculty and grateful for his Dean's outstanding contribution. Le doyen Lagu a été un acteur majeur dans le développement de cette faculté au cours des dernières années. Alors, merci beaucoup, Dr. Lagu, pour votre contribution et bonne chance dans vos projets futurs.
Bon, nous avons encore quelques petites choses à faire avant de conclure officiellement la soirée. La première chose, c'est que je pense que nous avons été très choyés. C'est notre 12e collation des grades. It started on Friday morning. This is our 12th and last one. But I have to say, each one of them, Anya Anyar, who sang the national anthem, did a fantastic job. So I want to thank her for terrific performances. Également, la même chose du groupe de l'orchestre sous la direction du professeur Grass. Merci beaucoup. Et maintenant, vous savez, pour organiser une collation des grades, que ça soit rodé à la seconde près, de bons étudiants en génie, des gradués de génie, vous savez comment ça fonctionne. Ça prend toute une équipe. It takes a real team to make this a great success. So I'd like to invite the team on the stage so they can be thanked by the audience and everyone here present. Fait que si vous voulez vous en venir sur l'estrade, s'il vous plaît. Merci beaucoup à toute l'équipe. Vous avez fait un travail remarquable. Et maintenant, j'ai aussi le plaisir de souligner le leadership exceptionnel de M. Alan Rock, recteur et vice-chancelier de l'Université d'Ottawa. M. Rock est arrivé en 2008 à l'Université d'Ottawa et a transformé cette institution, l'a rendu sur la scène internationale, augmenté le rayonnement. Et c'est un réel plaisir de le remercier aujourd'hui. C'est sa dernière collation des grades également. Mr. Alan Rock, President and Vice-Chancellor for the University, will also be finishing his mandate at the end of June of this year. And under his tremendous leadership, this institution has grown by leaps and bounds and has a very, very solid international reputation. So I'd like you to join our colleagues here on stage and the rest of the audience in saying thank you. Merci, Monsieur Rock. Now, listening to some of you going on stage and the yelling and the screaming, I think some of you want to party. So we will close this session. La cérémonie de la collation des grades étant maintenant terminée, il m'appartient de déclarer cette séance close. The business for which convocation was called having been discharged, it is now my duty to declare the ceremony closed. Vous êtes priés de demeurer à vos places jusqu'à ce que le cortège universitaire ait quitté la salle. You are kindly requested to remain at your seats until the academic procession has left the hall. Happy celebrations, bonne célébration. Merci.